Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. This is a great article here from Fierce Network. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys could check it out. So even though T-Mobile is getting or entering the fiber market in a more serious fashion, if you will, they still have to make up for volume on home broadband FWA for business by adding more partnerships and routers to fill that demand until they can further scale fiber. Like I said, they're entering the fiber market in a more serious fashion, but they still have years, even decades to go to really gain serious wireline scale to where they can just sign up businesses, especially larger businesses at scale with wireline. So there's and this is what T-Mobile is trying to do here. I stated it in a video yesterday, but they're still, I'm just being honest, they're still trying to punch a little bit above their weight, right? They're not there yet per se with AT&T and Verizon as it comes to scaling the size of the wireline and getting these bigger businesses. They're still trying to fight that uphill battle of getting into the big enterprise market. So there's a great quote here from Roger Etner that I'll read off to you guys. Really like this quote here, or the saying, if you will. So T-Mobile wants to move up market into larger businesses, adding to its 5G WA routers, like I said, options, will hopefully enable it to extend its customer base. So the reason you have to sign up more partners, they also have Cisco. So it's Cradlepoint and Cisco. That's two partners already. And the reason you have to do that because these business lines, especially as Roger stated, as you go up market into these bigger business enterprises, they have thousands of lines, right? There's thousands of customers. So not only, I mean, if you get the entire business, then you have to give them thousands of mobile lines. But there's a lot of people up there that are going to require routers, and you have to, especially if it's like a big, huge building, you have to probably deploy routers maybe on a level by level basis or floor by floor basis. I don't quite know how that'll work, but they'll have to figure that out to supply the demand. Especially, I mean, if you have a skyscraper that T-Mobile, hey, we just got this big, huge enterprise building. We want to fill them. We want to give them FWA, business broadband over our wireless network. They agreed. They tried it out. It worked. Now we have to supply the entire building, right? So you got to be flexible on your supply, and T-Mobile is doing just that. They partnered up with Cradlepoint. First, they partnered up with Cisco. And we all know on the home broadband side, I mean, they're using Nokia and I forgot the other ones, but they're using like three different, I think one of the other ones is Arcadian. So they're using different vendors to supply the demand. And even though the demand has tampered off a little bit because they did go back to the original pricing, they dropped the promo price. It went up a little bit. They're still adding 400,000 customers a quarter. I mean, give me a break. There's still a lot of routers that are going out every quarter. And then you still got to also keep in mind, you got defective units you got to replace. So you got to have diversity in the supply chain. So this is a very interesting partnership, right? T-Mobile, like I said, still trying to punch a little bit above their weight. Since they're barely entering in a more serious fashion into fiber, they need time to scale that. They have other partnerships as well. And within the markets where they are scaling fiber, like the Lumos situation, the Intrepid in Colorado, Pilot in Manhattan, and with Lumen as well, they have some optionality to do wireline business as well, partnering with partners that they're already partnering with. Like Intrepid, they're building out fiber to the home, but there might be an avenue, like if there's a certain business or whatever that's within that footprint, they could possibly say, hey, look, let's use the wireline option for this instant. But of course, that's very small footprint, not available everywhere. For example, my market, El Paso, they have the They have partnered with the city. The city took all of their wireless lines to T-Mobile, for an example. What if they want to do business broadband now? Right? They don't have a wireline option, and I'm just throwing that out as an example. The city partnership is official, but I'm just saying, what if the city wanted some type of broadband and they want to do that through T-Mobile now? T-Mobile doesn't have that wireline option here, for an example, so they would have to supply them with the routers, from Cradle Point or Cisco, whoever's ready to meet the demand. So this will be interesting to see. This will be interesting to track. T-Mobile is trying very, very hard to compete on any and all aspects. Big, small, medium, whatever. Small market, medium market, big market, enterprise as well. Small business, medium business, big business, Fortune 500, whatever it is. T-Mobile is now confident enough to compete for any and all businesses. Before, they were used as a quote, pretty much, like a cheaper quote, like, hey, Verizon, we went to T-Mobile, they gave us a cheaper price, we're going to move, 600 lines to T-Mobile. And then Verizon went, nah, don't worry about it, we'll match that price. That's what T-Mobile was used for in the past. But now, T-Mobile is starting to take entire accounts. And they're starting to get in conversations and talks with bigger and bigger and bigger CIOs. They're not going to get all of them. Like I said in plenty of previous videos, you choose your battles wisely, you don't win all of them. So that's the approach I believe T-Mobile is taking. They're choosing their battles with business, CIOs, apparently with the FCC, FTC, and the DOJ, because they're trying to make acquisitions, so they're always, consistently in front of the regulatory bodies, and they're choosing their battles. They want to compete, and they want to move forward. Internally, they have a plan, and what we're seeing them execute right now, even though we don't fully know that plan yet publicly, these are the steps that they're taking to fulfill the plan that they have for the next 5 years. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. See y'all in the next one. Peace.